Pooh Shiesty.
All right, y'all. So as you see, Pooh Shiesty they have more evidence and more evidence. I guess they have a video. Let's get into it.
It's the dumbest criminal to ever live by a mile, and is not even close. Pooh Shiesty is not just going to jail. Pooh Shiesty is going under the jail.
Under the
Where
jail.
they're gonna put Pooh Shiesty at.
I ain't even watched this video yet. I ain't even watch. I swear on everything I love, I didn't watch this video yet. But that's how much. I feel him. This motherfucker's so good.
Under the jail, he would never see daylight again. Not only will he not see daylight again, he's going to a part of the jail where daylight won't see him.
FBI arrested 9 people in connection with a violent robbery and kidnapping at a Dallas recording studio. Good evening. I'm Clarice Tinsley. Investigators say the main suspect, a Memphis rapper known as Pooh Shiesty, held a group of musicians at gunpoint during a dispute over a recording contract. Fox 4's Alex Boyer is live with details.
Like, it's ridiculous, bro. You on the news right now, and they saying you basically held everybody at gunpoint for a contract. You hear how that sound? Shit crazy. Can't make this shit up.
Hey, Clarice, you know, this is certainly a crazy story. According to that complaint, he along...
Hey, Clarice, this is a crazy... I had to, man. Let him do his job, man. Let that man do his job.
His father and 7 others traveled to Dallas back in January to go to a recording studio to meet up for a purported business meeting. But once there, the rapper allegedly held a record executive at gunpoint over that record deal dispute.
That's ridiculous.
From rapper Gone make your bed to accused kidnapper, Lontrell Williams Jr., known as Pooh Shiesty, seen here in his YouTube video, is under arrest for allegedly assaulting the owner of his record label, New 1017 Records, during a purported business meeting in Dallas back on January 10th. At the time of the incident, he was on house arrest for a previous unrelated crime.
Williams Jr. produced an AK-style pistol and forced one of the victims to sign a release from the recording contract at gunpoint.
Williams.
What the like, come on, bro. And the fact that they just up there really saying, like, that's what really happened. Like, gee. Can somebody let me know why he did that? Please. Somebody has to know. Somebody, it's deeper, it has to be deeper than what they're saying. There's no way. I refuse to believe it. Nobody's that big of a crash out. Somebody tell me, please, in the comments.
Jr. and 8 co-conspirators lured the 3 victims to a Dallas recording studio. The gist of it is this: Williams wanted out of his contract with New 1017 Records, which is owned by fellow rapper Gucci Mane. Federal investigators say Williams pointed an AK-style weapon to the head of the victim, identified in the complaint by his initials RD, and forced that person to sign a release to his recording contract. Gucci Mane's real name is Radrick Davis, which matches the victim's initials.
Hey, man, Pooh, let me give you some advice real quick, homie. If them good white folks come to you today and they say, hey, Pooh, we got 30 years for you, man, take that 30 years and be happy about it, man. Go.
So this is what happens when you become a career criminal. They said take the 30 years and be happy with it. That's what they're saying. Take the 30 years.
Sit down and do your 30. Because the evidence that came out today against Pooh Shiesty was so overwhelming. Pooh Shiesty's greatest advocate and defender, Lawyers for Worker Mo, made a video and said, hey, man, Pooh, get comfy, homie. It's over with. Do you understand how damning this evidence has to be for Pooh Shiesty's biggest advocate, the man who's been online telling us Shiesty coming home and Shiesty is innocent the last couple of months? For him to come out and say, hey, Pooh, get comfy, man. It's over with. It is done.
Yeah, because it's like he's a lawyer himself, and he already know. He already know that, like, once you start reading this evidence, bro, and that's what I keep trying to tell everybody, bro. Like, stop with the he finna come home, he gonna be free, it's gonna be a miracle case. Like, let me tell you something, cuz the shit he on, the shit he doing, there ain't no miracle because you're gonna keep doing this shit. Miracles is when you was really trying to avoid some shit, and if you really didn't get caught, you'd be under the radar, or you know, after you get done with that miracle, you'll really lay low and be like, man, I got away with that shit for real. But he gonna keep doing some dumb shit. Like he ain't done. He not done being shiesty. That nigga just get started.
Let me tell you the difference between a lawyer and a non-lawyer. Non-lawyers think the truth is what they know. Hey, I know this. It's the truth. I could see it. You know what lawyers think the truth is? It's what you could prove in a court of law. When a Fed writes an affidavit saying witnesses told him this, this, and this, and so the defendant is guilty of a crime, that does not make the defendant guilty of a crime. When those witnesses take the stand and give sworn testimony under oath with the defendant in the box and 12 jurors on the side, now you have evidence, you have sworn testimony. We are far from that. Look, I'm not saying this case is getting beat, this case is getting won, this case is this case is that. What I'm saying is you have to look at what the government is telling you and look at what the government is showing you. And then you have to start playing the game. That's all. The idea that there's a video of Pooh Shiesty holding a gun and pointing it at Gucci Mane and saying, sign this contract, has been proven to be demonstrably false. That is not on video. If it was, he would have been cooked a long time ago. But we'll see what happens as the case and the witnesses.
Mo, do I got something to tell you, sir? Mo, do I got something to tell you, man? But I think you already found out before I had a chance to tell you, Mo, because I checked a couple of minutes ago and you dropped this video right here to see the sadness and the wind taken out of you, man. Because even you didn't think that Pooh Shiesty was this stupid.
I'm still waiting for Ashton Kutcher to come into the recording studio and be like, yo, Gucci Mane, you've been punked. Sadly, I don't think that's going to happen. That looks like a real video. It looks like when the police reports first came out, it was clear there was no surveillance cameras inside the recording studio room where the kidnapping happened. And so Pooh had a chance. The security guard who gets robbed at gunpoint of his Rolex watches, Pooh could say, that's not me. But the thing was going to be, is Gucci going to testify and say what happened in the room? Gucci will probably still have to testify if Pooh makes him by taking it to trial, but more than likely Pooh's going to need to cop out a plea because the federal sentencing guidelines are so bad. How do you take out a camera in the room with no surveillance and then record that?
And record yourself. How could you do that? And I said that in the previous videos. Go look at the other Pooh Shiesty videos that we've been following this case. How could you take out a camera and record yourself with the gun? Now you got footage. And you gonna sign a contract? How is the contract legit? How is the contract legit? If that's the case, y'all, anybody around you can come around you, put a gun in your head and say, sign this right here, and you gonna do woo 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 by law. If that's how that like, come on, cuz. That's the goofiest shit. Ain't this at some point this shit not gangster gang. This shit is not gangster gang. I'm gonna keep it so. I'm gonna be so real, folks. This shit goofy, and it's borderline that way. You know what I'm saying? It's borderline. You know what I'm trying to say? Cause why you want to go to jail and just be in jail? You know what I'm saying? Like that don't make sense to me. That never makes sense to me. Like what? You was just talking about how you was going crazy in jail, blah blah blah, all this extra shit, boo 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 boo. Man, you do this shit. That shit don't make sense.
Drugs. That has to be drugs. This is truly a lesson in life, ladies and gentlemen. This world is delicate and fragile, and you waste it, or worse, you bury yourself, it's over. You only live once. It's precious. Take care of yourself.
The only lesson to be learned here is don't put your faith in grimy niggas. All right, yeah. That's a lesson that y'all need to learn, because I've been learning that lesson. But I learned that lesson when a grimy nigga called Howard showed up to the water ice shop that I was working at, ate all the water ice, ate all the cheese pretzels I gave him, even gave him a hot dog, but even gave him a gelato. A gelato with mint chocolate chip on top of the strawberry water ice. Oh, I looked out for him. And then when grimy niggas, and when them dusty hating niggas started going at me, man, Howard clicked up with them to go against me after eating all my water ice. So Howard taught me that grimy niggas can't be trusted early in life. Early. So when Mo, I think Mo's a good guy. He don't really have that much experience when dealing with grimy niggas. So he thought, man, no way Pooh Shiesty did this to Gucci Mane, who gave him an opportunity where nobody else wanted to give him an opportunity. No way Shiesty did this to Gucci Mane.
I don't think it was that Mo was just surprised that. I don't think it was that. I think Mo's just like everybody else. Nobody could be that stupid. Nobody could have the world in they fingertip and just throw it away because you wanted to get out of a contract. And you could have went about getting out this contract several different ways. You was still making money. You still have money. There's some people bonded to contracts that's not making no money. You still making money. Now, the amount of money that you actually brought in, you not getting that. No. But you getting enough to be good. You getting enough to have what you want, to really be winning. You know what I'm saying? Like they were saying Pooh was posting real estate and shit on Instagram and shit. Like, you had enough to get busy. You crashed out. That's all that shit come down to. I don't think Mo was like, oh man, I think Mo was just like everybody else. Like, nah, he ain't do this shit. It had to be something. It got to be exaggerated. It got to be some type of bull. It can't. Nobody's gonna tweak that hard, having everything at they. No, nobody's gonna do that. Except for Shiesty. Fucking dummy.
Who made him a millionaire before anybody else? No way he would do this. Man, I knew Shiesty did it the minute Shiesty told his grandmama he a snake. He told his own grandmama, you got too much faith in me. You telling me to cut the grass the whole time I'm the snake. I knew he was a snake. I just didn't know he was stupid. But today I find out he's stupid and a snake. He's a stupid snake. Well,
see, nah, we knew he was stupid because how he got locked up the first time. He got locked up the first time for robbing. He was already rich. Robbed some dude out of his sneakers and then shot the dude in his ass and then pulled off. He's already rich. He's already rich. Not only could he have paid for the shoes, he didn't need the damn shoes. He already was rich. He had everything. You gotta remember, before Pooh Shiesty went to jail, what was he known for, y'all? Flexing the cheese down his arm, gang. The Shiesty roll with the Shiesty man. Don't forget. He had the bread to do what he wanted to do. And he had the bread to do what he wanted to do when he came home. So this is 2 back-to-back instances where Pooh Shiesty just is like, hey, man, I'm a dude. I don't give a fuck. So, hey, he cut different, y'all. But, you know, shit. If you love that shit, this is your consequences. If that's what you want to do. If that's what you want to do, you're going to have people making fucking content about you, about how stupid you is. And showing how not to be the example. That's not a good feeling, bro. I don't care what nobody say. It ain't never a good feeling for everybody to look at you like, damn, you the fuck up. After a while, that shit get old. Especially when you get older. When you get older and you start feeling life and shit, the shit don't make no sense. You be like, damn, man, it ain't cool to always be fucking up. It ain't cool to be tweaking. It ain't cool, you know what I'm saying, to be disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? And one day it's gonna, if it don't ding for everybody, but if it ding for you, then it's gonna ding for you. And I know all my real followers and everybody that really listen to me, they know what I'm saying on some real shit.
The reason why Mo is making this video sounding melancholy as can be, sounding sad as can be, is because the very same thing he thought was an impossibility. He thought, no way Pooh Shiesty is robbing Gucci Mane, holding him at gunpoint, kidnapping him to make him sign a contract to release him. No way he did this and put it on camera. Well, today he found out that's exactly what happened. A video surfaced today of Pooh Shiesty Daddy, and Gucci Mane in the studio with some goons where they are holding Gucci Mane hostage, holding him at gunpoint, and making him release Pooh Shiesty from out the contract. This was all captured on footage.
This shit, oh, shit.
That's Gucci Mane. Oh, and the person who's recording is Big 30. You can hear his voice.
Sir.
Kidnapping, bro. Kidnapping, man. Kidnapping, bro. Gucci turns to leave. He holds the gun. That's the kidnapping charge right there. 40 years.
That's kidnapping, bro. He tried to leave. You put pipe on him? It's kidnapping, bro. No bullshit. That's the kidnapping charge, and that's on camera. That's on camera. There's no beating this. There's no beating this. You just seen what I seen? You can't beat that. If he beats that, honestly, it's a damn shame. I can't believe I'm saying that, but if I'm for real, it's a damn shame. That means if he beats this, it's okay for anybody to do you like that. Straight up. That means it's okay for anybody to come around you and do you like that.
40 years. By this 2-second gesture, 40 years. He turns to leave, you pull out the gun, 40. Let's continue.
Let them know you dropping me.
I'll drop you.
No, I'm saying.
Pooh Shiesty dropped from 10-17.
Pooh Shiesty dropped from 10-17. So because he did this under duress while being kidnapped, that contract is probably wire fraud. 20 years.
Shout out to real nigga ain't never did no police shit or none of that, bro. Tell him.
Boy, do I got some news for you. Boy, do I got some news for you, Shiesty. Do you hear this, man? Mm-hmm. Do y'all hear this?
Yeah.
While he's in the commission of the crime, he says, real ninja never did no police stuff.
What's going on? Bro, we just did it. That's done. What you do? You drop. You said you want to be dropped, you drop. You signed the paper.
So, Pooh Shiesty, like, in this right here, though, like, just really cut, like, it kind of really shows.
He going to jail. He gonna stay in jail. He ain't coming home. Now I see why Flocka was saying what he was saying. Nah, I didn't see all this. You going to jail. You going to jail. Once I try to leave, you got a gun on me. You understand that everything that comes out of my mouth right now is all bullshit. It can't be used. It can't be used against me. I'm under duress. Come on, bro. It doesn't. It's something up here, bro. It's something up here with him, and he really thinking he hard as hell. Record this shit. You think you can't go back to jail? You fucking punk. You think you can't go back to jail? Shit crazy.
As well, Pooh Shiesty's mindset, right? Because Pooh Shiesty is doing this, and the first thing he said was, man, Gucci a real one, man. He never do no police stuff. Why are you, that's just antagonizing that man. You are saying that while you're robbing this man and kidnapping him.
Pooh Shiesty dropped from 10-17.
Shout out to real nigga ain't never did no police shit or none of that, bro.
And you see how he walked off? You see how he walked off? Like, man, get the fuck out of here. You can see that in the video. Real nigga, man, he ain't never did no police. Gucci, man, get that shit out of here. He walked off. Gucci ain't stay next to this nigga and be like, hell yeah. He ain't dapped this nigga up. That nigga kept his hands in his pockets and walked off and then threw his head to the side like, these are body language signs. That's all body language. You can see that from a mile away. You like, man, wait, he ain't fucking with that. Gucci, after Gucci got his motherfucking teeth fixed, Gucci been smiling ever since. You ain't seen Gucci teeth one time in this whole video. Let's not stop the bullshit, man.
What's going on? Bro, we just did it. That's done. What you do? You drop.
If you don't understand why anybody will record themselves committing federal crimes, let me explain. First off, they thought that Gucci Mane would just go to the courts later and say he signed it under duress. So they took a video of it so they could show the judge. First off, taking this with the intentions of showing the courts if Gucci denies signing it under duress is just stupid. Right?
So let me ask you this, and this is the question that's gonna get asked at some point. What would you would have did if he didn't sign it? If Gucci said right then and there, I ain't signing it, boy, you still part of 1017, what would you have did? You would have shot him? Would you have shot him on video and brought it to the camera and said, I killed him because I couldn't get out? That's what they're gonna end up asking you, because what is the point of the gun? What's the point of the gun? So if he would have said no and walked off, you would have shot him? And see, that's what I'm saying, y'all. You know what I'm saying? For anybody that's trolling or anybody that's saying he coming home, it's not saying everybody like Pooh Shiesty music. I'm actually growing out of it. But Pooh Shiesty can really rap. You know what I'm saying? And get that feeling. But this is the shit that come with it. If you can't know how to be a rapper and be an artist, but also handle business, then that's on you, bro. You just can't do it. You can rap, but you can't handle business. That's the problem. Little do you know, beginning of your FDO, your mama was just talking about a second chance. And this, that. You put your moms on the front, your mom was talking for at least 30 seconds straight about how happy she is her son coming home with a second chance to change his life. I mean, that's what you posted for the world to see. That's how happy you was. That's how happy she was. She sounded like an honest mama. You went back to jail. You let your people down. That's because it's dumb shit, bro. It's dumb shit like this that don't make sense.
You recorded your homie with a gun to Gucci.
Fucking retarded.
And you turned the camera when the homie pulled out the gun. And you guys have plans on showing this to a judge? Cut it out, man. But secondly, the reason why this was recorded is because the crime does not matter if the streets don't know you did it, man. What's the point of kidnapping Gucci, holding him hostage with a firearm, making him sign, making him submit to you?
Boy, he gonna be the most famous nigga in prison. He gonna be the most famous nigga in there. He gonna be giving out concerts to a bunch of dicks. That's what he gonna be doing. He gonna be rapping to a bunch of niggas all day. Cause it was so worth it for that. It was so worth it to just have the streets know you robbed Gucci. It was so worth it that you finna go be around a bunch of stankin' niggas all day. For real. And so when now you just signed up for that. That don't make sense, bro. And then you say, let's get footage. So basically saying, I'm gonna get footage. I'm gonna risk everything again, and this is either gonna send me to jail for life, or I'm gonna be the toughest street nigga. You was already the biggest rap artist. You was already the biggest drill artist. You already had that coming out of jail, and you sat down for 5 years. Most people can't do that. How did you not just be satisfied and just keep going harder? You robbed Gucci, man. You think they gonna let you come out and just go be the biggest rap star to ever do it? Crazy, bro.
If the real niggas can't see you did it, man. If the hoes don't know you did it, what's the point of doing the crime, man?
He don't care about the hoes, though. He don't care about the hoes. Niggas that care about the hoes getting money and laying low, getting the hoes. He care about them niggas. That's the problem. He care about them niggas.
Body don't count if the hoes don't know I did it, man. What's the point of killing a nigga if I can go back to the block and the baddest hoes know I'm a killer, man? What's the point of catching a body if I can go back to the block and the real niggas know I'm a killer and the hoes know I'm a killer? What's the point if I don't get the stripes for doing it? So you gotta record it when you catch somebody like Gucci Mane, who is the example, the face of YNs and street dudes and gangster. When you make a dude like that submit to you on, man, you gotta record it, man. And that's why.
But see, I think then that was stupid. Because look how it backfired. Because I don't, as you get older, Gucci is not the face of that shit no more. Gucci is not. Who the fuck said Gucci was the face of young niggas and street niggas? Gucci is rich. Gucci did his time. Gucci did all that already. What the fuck? If you seen Gucci in the streets right now, if Gucci went to jail for some street shit, motherfuckers would call him stupid because you got everything not to be in the streets. That's why he's not in the streets. So, you really played yourself, bro. You see what I'm saying? If Pooh Shiesty would have robbed somebody actively in the street still, it still would have been stupid. Regardless. But I can see where you're going with that angle. But we talking about Gucci Mane. Gucci Mane was beefing with Jeezy, bro. It's Mr. Snowman. We ain't heard from these guys in the past almost 10, 15 years, dog. And 10, 15 years ago, that's when they was dying out. So, I don't know what we talking about right now. But I think we gonna go ahead and end it right here, y'all. I think Pooh Shiesty's just a crash out. And that's just what the fuck it is. I really thought that it was something else to it, but after seeing the video, now I completely understand that motherfucker just a crash out. And he just want to impress niggas all day. He's really just not there. And one day it's going to click on him. One day it's going to hit him like, damn, what the fuck did I do? What the fuck? I'm tripping. For real. It's going to slap you because you are the in-the-moment ass nigga. So, and I'm sure he's already having this moment, what he thinking, but he just posted a picture. I know y'all seen it. He in all yellow and shit, just posting with his teeth out. He don't get no fuck. He just looks just off, man. Just off. You know what I'm saying? Something ain't right about that shit. But hey, man, it's a damn shame we ain't gonna hear none of his music because he sure enough had good music. Keep it so real with you. All right, y'all. But until next time, let me know how you feel about the video. I want to hear you guys' your responses. I want to hear all of that good shit. I'm responding to everybody. Thank you for tuning in to Evan Seals TV.